Look, I don't know about you all, but when you're doing project cars, I just finished telling my man Walt, I was like, hey man, yeah, we are almost at the finish line. And then I recognized, I was like, hey bro, yeah, I said that 3 weeks ago.
Nest the God.
What's happening, everybody? It is your boy Ken Sean with Blue Oval Media, and on today, this is part something 11, 1300. I don't know. I just want this thing to be. This is the part where I'm at the point of the phase where I just want this car to be done. And so, one of the things that's key is understanding that during this time in the winter, this stuff is not fun. These are not the fun videos, but you all are seeing the process. It's kind of like going to the gym, but you want the summer body. Well, if you want the summer car, you got to work on it in the winter. And so we got a lot of moving parts. I got a lot of things happening, but I always have to bring in the world famous, the legendary, the one and only Dr. Walt No is definitely in the building.
What's up, America? First of all, I hate winter builds. It's like 30 degrees below zero out there, but we in the building, we about to get some stuff done. And shout out to my wife, for allowing me to come over here every Sunday. I know my man Kim Sean knows about the importance of having a beautiful, understanding wife in this project. So check out that video, Fox Bodies, Family Over Fox Bodies, right?
Family Over Fords.
Family Over Fords. Go check that out.
Yeah, so for real, shout out to Walt's wife for, it's a sweet thing. I got a wife, I'm married, and let me just be honest with you all. I know some of you all don't care, but man, we put these wives over these cars. I could care less. This car can go to hell before my wife. Okay, let me just make that clear to everybody on here. So shout out to Kim, shout out to you for always, man, allowing my brother to come up here and help me. He has definitely helped amplify this channel. Like, people are asking me for where's Walt at if Walt is not on the channel that day. And so shout out to you all, and shout out to Kim for letting him do this. Appreciate you. All right, so let me update you all on everything that has to happen. So number one, this supercharger needs to come back off. We just had it here as a setting place. We need to put it back off because over here we have some technically brand new ID 1050X injectors. And shout out to my man DST SVG. I think that's his name. I literally reached out to him on Monday and had these by Thursday. A buddy of mine, 03 Whipple Kroger, my man Dylan, he sent me a message saying, man, he got somebody that had some. And so, yeah, so we're going to get these on the car today. I also got the tap over here from Ace, as I'm going to tap that if you all saw the last video.
He said tap that.
Yeah. Nah, play on words. I had an issue with this right here, so I'm going to go inside of that with that tap so that we can put the bolts back in there. And then Walt is going to test the radiator, the electric fans, correct?
Yeah, I just want to make sure we got it set up for a two-stage cut on. Like I said, we want to cut on at one temperature. The Holley system's got 2 bits for the electric fan. So what we want to do is have it cut on one fan at a low temperature, and when he kicks on the AC or it gets a little bit higher, we'll kick on the other fan.
Got it. If I have time, I'm going to attempt to take the fuel tank out and then put this one in there because this is my behind bars race cars. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. I'm not sure if this is going to work with these fittings on here. I kind of tried it out, but I don't know. I think that's too tall, but we're gonna have to figure it out and see, because I didn't see what they recommended, but I'm gonna at least make an attempt to, and then if not, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get these fuel lines to fit on there. So stay tuned. All right, so Walt right here has tested the fans, and we're just gonna show you what he wanted to do here and what he wanted to get accomplished right here. So you want to tell him what's going on?
Yeah, so we're gonna have this set up at whatever preset temperature. We'll talk about that later. We'll have one fan kick on, and then whenever it gets up to a certain temperature, or whenever he kicks on the AC, he'll kick on the second fan. And then whenever it reaches that temperature of the the higher temperature, it click the second fan off, or whenever he turns off the AC. And you just constantly play that game back and forth just to keep this car. But by this thing having like 1,500 horsepower to the wheels, I highly doubt that he needs any kind of cooling fan. But we just had this just for show.
1,500, man. It's good to have good friends around. And then in the interim, I went ahead and so since he has that ready, I went ahead and put the tap inside of there. So we should be able to, once this thing focuses. Anyway, I was able to get the tap inside of this right here. I know the camera's having a hard time focusing in on that. So we're gonna put this radiator back in here. Then next, I'll snatch this supercharger out real quick so I can throw those injectors on there. And then the rest is just up to Walt with getting the wiring. So we're gonna work on that right now. So stay tuned. And as always, there's something wrong. So this injector right here, which is our 1050s, this thing will focus. All right, these are our 1050 injectors, and we have a problem. So the actual fittings here don't work for these injectors. And so now, besides trying to cut everything, I'm just gonna go and order some adapters that go from that until this, so it delays the project even more. So I'm gonna be just very honest with you all right now. Trying not to show it in front of Walt, but I'm literally just getting tired of it just always being something. I know a lot of it is partially my fault for not checking certain things or whatever, but we literally only get one day to do this, and now it's kind of delaying stuff again. My goal was to be done within the next week or so, and now I gotta order this and then wait for it to come in so that we can go ahead and fix that issue. So just another problem that we got to rectify, but at least we got the fan. I already did the tap the thread, so we can put that in. Walt is extending the wires on the coils right now because we had that issue as well. But I mean, hey, you live and you learn, so stay tuned. All right, just to give you all a quick update, one of the things that I didn't do was, you see, we put the new seats in, and one of the things that needed to be done was it needs to be vacuumed out. I know that's simple, but it needs to be vacuumed out, and I never bolted it down. And so I am finally about to bolt this seat down, since we got everything that we need with the Terminator X box. You see it right there, and so it sits right under the seat. So we're gonna put that in and bolt this down. But let me show you also. So with the injectors, these are EV1s. Am I correct? The harness is an EV1 Walt.
Let's see. We have EV6, EV1s, and we need an EV6.
So we have an EV1 harness with EV6 injectors. So with that, we have, like I said, so we have to call Holly and see if they'll swap out this harness, or I'm gonna have to buy another one because I don't necessarily want to cut up everything or whatever. So we're gonna be doing that. But we also got the radiator situated. I'm gonna show you that. Walt had a couple of things that he did, but we still need some more stuff. So did not get as far as I wanted to today, but I think that in order for me to speed up this process, I am going to have to spend some time this week doing little ins and outs things on today. So I'm gonna have Walt explain what he did and what he needs to do.
So we have everything mounted as far as the radiator fan combination goes. I got a good spot for a ground, and so now it's just running the 12 volts back to the terminal block for the battery. And so we have two trigger wires for the one fan and for the other fan. And basically, you have a gray and red and a gray and yellow wire for the Holly. And these are your two trigger wires to turn the fan on and off.
We also got the coil. We got one coil cover in that says Terminator in it. So we got that one in. But this other side, man, this clutch cable is sitting right on there, and it is not allowing for me to get that other coil cover in. So I'm gonna have to go under the car, mess with that coil cover, get the cable unloose, pull the cable out, and then try to get the cover in, and then bolt that down. It's just little silly stuff, but takes time and patience to get done. All right, so bottom line, I know this video wasn't that fun. Hey, today technically wasn't that fun for me neither. So getting ahead, but it's a very slow process. And I'm just gonna be honest and have a very transparent conversation with you all. I was just telling Walt, I'm actually tired of this. Like, I'm really tired of the slow process, even for me. Because I've just been working on this car for so many years. It's just a non-going process, and some of you all may enjoy that and have no problem with it. Me, like I told you all, I got a new project coming up, and I really need to move forward from this project. And so it's just a little frustrating that you keep running into this little problem, that little problem, and it sets you back another week because you got to order a part, you got to do this. And so literally the thing that slowed me down this week was because I switched up injectors, and this harness don't go along with the injectors that I have. And I forgot to, when I bought the injectors that I bought, I forgot to ask which style they were. So no big deal. I got the injectors. I'm just gonna go ahead, call Holly, see if they'll switch that out for me, and then go from there. So just a few things, and we should be getting close to the end of this project. So I'm not going to work on this gas tank that you all see. Ooh, wrong way. That you all see down there. It's like 3 hours later, so we got pretty far ahead. So I'm comfortable with that. So yeah, so if you like this video, you all, I ain't gonna lie, leave in the comment section, just leave me a little bit of encouragement, man, because your boy is actually tired right now. And it's just me being real. Like, I know a lot of you all, you know, you see these shows or whatever, and it's always looking like it's great, but I'm just being honest, I'm a little frustrated right now. But I'm not a quitter, so I will get this joint done. I got my mans over here with me who's helping me out, and so we're gonna go ahead and knock this out. So if you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Holler at me for some Blue Over Media gear, some Bleed for Blue Fest gear. It is your boy, Ken O'Shawn, and even though I'm frustrated, I am out.